You're just having a time there, mighty muscles. Well, hello everyone, I am Tessellating Hexagons, back with some more Tingle's Rosy Rupeeland, and right out of the gate we need to pay the gate to go into the gate. Because, grr, only those who pay may pass. This is a premium dungeon, don't you know? Rupees! Rupees! Giddy goodness me, this one costs 1,500, unless my memory fails me. So, as you can hear in the music that I'm talking over, and those sound effects that are playing over it, this dungeon, the music is like a remixed version of Saria's song, so rejoice if you're a fan of the old ways, because clearly this is you've had your day, this is my day, because this isn't Tingle, this is the Crab Twins. Can you hear me? Beneath the central doorway, you can find life. I'm counting to 10. Okay, so that's the way forwards. Like, that's where we need to go in the end. I remember that much. But I don't remember how we get there. I vaguely remember this being like a short dungeon that's kind of ridiculously open plan. So, can't go that way. Bottom left, then? See, I take notes on a couple of things before I record these episodes, because this is the sort of game where, okay, we can go this way. Like, this is the sort of game where you don't want to fuck things up, but I don't take notes on absolutely everything, because I still want it to be an authentic Let's Play experience. So the only thing I know to, like, there are a couple of things I know about here. For one, we have these. They scream. It's just glorious. We have these little fucking trumpet plants. And if you get close enough, they sort of, they make enemies appear, and bizarrely, it makes no sense, but this is a really good grinding spot. And I don't tend to waste time here because we do have a dungeon to be getting on with, but like, look at how much profit we just made just out of the fresh flalf of nowhere. Now, note that it's relatively dark in here, and we just climbed up this moon plant. I call it a moon plant because it reminds me of the moon area from, what was it called? Star Fox Adventures, good grief. So, also worth noting, there's a withered green plant there, and then there's a switch here. And as, ow, I just twitched my head, and the back of my head really hurts now, just because I randomly twitched. As that beautifully demonstrates, green plants thrive in sunlight, and moon plants decidedly do not. So that's a slight gimmick here, where some rooms have light and dark, and we need to platform accordingly. So, also there's these sort of not really ramps, where ladders that can't be asked, I don't know. You go up, you go down, well, you can't go up them, you can only go down them. Now, I know there's a trap chest somewhere in this dungeon, I want to say it's not this one though. Okay, good, this is just an empty jar, which is good because you do need an empty jar if you want to properly finish this dungeon. So, just be aware that that's there to make sure that you have the jar that you need when the time comes, because when the time comes, you'll know. But, you know, we're here to get the life, and you have to say it like that, it's just, it's the rules. So, okay. Love how that just sounds like really crappy clockwork. Anyway, as long as you have a bodyguard, this room, according to my notes, is a very good place to grind rupees. So, come and row fight the plant power, if that so pleases you. And it doesn't really matter if we leave the lights on or not when we leave this room. I just find these plants hilarious, though, because they're just like, Bwah! And then they summon friends. Well, anyway, we have places to be. We've opened the central chamber. We can go and fight the boss. Only 5 minutes into the episode, if that. We are making insanely good time. Give me that profit. You can sort of tell I'm playing dumb here. Yeah, we can't go down there just yet.
What? What's going on? Oh, whoa, what's this? A monster? Take care.
Are you telling that to me or the monster?
Don't let your guard down. There's a man in green tights coming to kill you.
Haha, I'm being funnily duplicitous. Anyway, now we can go down these side holes. That's why this room has 4 corners. We can just go in directions. So, Floor B4. The floor before the floor. Floor. These are bumpers, I think. They don't hurt. I'm not certain. Come think of it, these grey plants are just really good grinding fodder in general. I mean, yeah, they do some damage, but they pay out so well. Oh yeah, this chest. Haha.
This is everything I've saved to use to protect the forest. Now it belongs to you. Take the rupees.
Or rupee. Yep, whatever you pay the Great Deku Tree when opening the temple, like, so not paying the gate to open, but like, when you're paying for him to remove the vines to come in the first place. Is this the thing? Oh, this is a thing! Hey, whatever you pay him, he'll give you back the... Like, if you paid him 20 rupees to open the temple, you'd get 20 rupees there instead. I paid 1, so I got 1 back. Now, this here... I actually forgot that this was a thing. I thought maybe large bodyguards were only good for, like, being more efficient in fights and having more health, but no. There was a large boulder, we needed a large bodyguard to move it, and luckily we happened to have one. So our prize should be a rupee good! Yay. We got the rupee tree! It's a tree. We found a tree inside a tree. Bwah! Oh, and there's a hand sculpture, because clearly anyone worth their salt has stocked up on plenty of hand potions incoming here. And now we have a puzzle room. Honestly, I don't know what the puzzle here is. Also, the pink ones shoot projectiles, and it's just generally a bad time. Because, I mean, remember the bad experiences we had with the gelatin outside? That is 2 50 rupee pieces there. So, I don't know how this puzzle room works. If I had to guess, I think it's something to the... Wait, there were 3 50 rupees? Wow. I think each one of those enemies is coded to one of those 3 lights. You have to light them up in the right order, but if you get rid of all of them at once, then it just insta-solves the puzzle, so... Also, it gave us a bomb, it gave us a pillar. That's not really a puzzle. Now, I don't like this room because it's really open. Because as I mentioned in my notes, one thing I told myself to look out for is there are unmarked spikes in this dungeon, which I did not realize this game could do, but here we are. And the other thing was, learn to hate the pink flowers. Mighty Muscles, where the fluff are you? Not really doing a good job of guarding my body. Bro. Broski. Well, whatever. We'll just head along without you and you'll just magically pop up to our side. Also, you don't even need to control Tingle in here. He just automatically scrolls down by his self. Secret Room 2. I should not have come here first, apparently. It's a friend.
Be careful. It takes poison to defeat...
That is... Have you ever played Pokemon? That is the opposite of how it works. So this thing fires things, and then you pick them up and throw them back, and that's kind of it. Also, look out for the other ones, because they... Like, look out for the ones you don't pick up, because they'll kind of blow up into... I'm not entirely sure. They all work slightly differently. Like, there's 3 of these hideous heads, and each one behaves slightly differently from the other 2. I think... Oh, good. Oh, that's another fun thing as well that I don't think I've pointed out so far. Having a bodyguard, I don't know if it varies with size. I want to say it doesn't. Like, we have a large bodyguard. I feel as though it doesn't matter. Bodyguards can project you from projectiles. You know what I mean. You can have a bodyguard standing next to you, and if an enemy's fire, like, if one of those gelatin monsters is shooting at you or whatever, then your bodyguard can just sort of punch the projectiles out of the way. So... that's a fun little thing to bear in mind whilst dunging this dungeon. Oh good, the pink friends are back. Well, fine, let's have a... Let's stake have a pillory. Because no one references Vietnamese crystal enough these days. But look at how... like... look at how profitable this dungeon actually is. And I really do not trust this room. Like, this pair of rooms. Right. And apparently just hugging the wall there is... Bad times for Mighty Muscles. Okay, never mind. So, these enemies are, in general, just really good financing fodder because, okay, these things are just bumpers. Because these enemies, like, drop a lot of money when you defeat them, and then combine that with that other room where you can basically summon them ad infinitum, ad nauseam. You could just stand next to the plants and you'll just get an infinite supply of well-paying enemies. So, that's cool and good, but we already stole 5,000 rupees from the forest maze, so I think we'll be fine. Now, which way should I go next? I'm feeling the blue. When I feel a blueness, all I need is a Eunice. You know, Eunice, the lovely sheep from Animal Crossing. She's so lovely. She's so lovely. One of my very first Animal Crossing friends. Also, Mighty Muscles is enjoying a time of medium health so far. So we have more brant. Now, I think the thing that triggers them is if you get too close. Like, that they make proximity-based noises. So don't get too close. Like, they're very territorial. Okay, that worked. I love them. I shouldn't, but I do. They tickle me just so. Okay, here's another moon plant. We must rise. Oh, 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 my toenails. Turn on the lights. Like T-Pain. Okay. I think it's this, like, one of these is a trap chest, and I do not remember which one. So I'm gonna go with the right. Okay. That means the one on the left is a trap chest. I believe you pay it 200 rupees and it gives you 3 ancient coins, which, as we've seen before, sells for, I think, 50 each, so you end up losing money. So just don't bother. Anyway, we can't really do anything else up there, so just come back down. Goody goody yum yum. It's just, I don't know, there's something about the noises these trumpet children are making that reminded me of the goodies. Okay, where am I going? Which way is the way? Okay, that's a door. That's later progress. That's progress for later. All these trumpet children, they're the best kind of annoying. And again, big empty room. Don't trust it. Don't even begin to trust it. I don't... Oh, children. Oh, it's just grey children. And suddenly, in knowing I need to fight the children... Another one? Fine. Sure. Okay. I've never had... Like, this has never happened in my life, and suddenly I get it twice in one Let's Play. What is this game? Look at all that money. Holy pee! Pee on the pee. What even is this game, I swear? So, I had a rough understanding of how Tingle chances worked, but I didn't know enough about them, and clearly I still don't. Also, Mighty Muscles, you're flagging somewhat. And note, Tingly is a relatively weak potion. See, that didn't heal him up all the way. It's only about 4 hearts or so. So, yeah, you've summoned a meanie greenie. Pudding and pie. Get down with the trumpets. Get down with your bad self. And in this hole we have... Pumpernickel bread. 640? Why? I mean, sure, but why? I'll take it, but why? I'm having much too much fun here. And it's going to bother me that I didn't open that chest, but I know it's game. Now, what you want to do here is have a friend stand about here, because once you just start tapping on this repeatedly, and doing so will make an enemy spawn down there. Mighty Muscles, you're doing a shit job of being a bodyguard, because you need to have him stand there and guard my body, because going down there to defeat the enemy will obviously make the door reset. But then, if you come back up here and resume fighting the door, then the enemy will just respawn again. So, I don't know how you're supposed to do that without a bodyguard. Clearly, I've done it before, like, as a child, because child me didn't believe in bodyguards for whatever reason. God, I hate projectiles. They do so many damage. Luckily, we'll get some of that back. Like, the Tingle chance gave us so much money that I can't even complain, to be honest. Anyway, we're gonna go up through this way and fight another flowerhead. Spoilers, we're going to fight another flowerhead. Don't mind me coughing. It's only like I had a major case of whiplash in this episode already. It's a purple friend. Third verse same as the second, and we've not heard the first one yet. Now, I worry that standing too close to the seeds before they finish, like sprouting the mushrooms would do you a damage, but... Ah! Okay, that was bad. So, I have no idea what just happened. Recording software glitched out for a second. But, as that sort of inadvertently demonstrated, I don't remember what the yellow mushrooms do, but the purple ones sort of dizzy you in the same way as the mushrooms outside. You know when we were collecting misty toadstools? Well, that's what these ones do as well. And with that, we've destroyed the purple vine. Well, it was blue. Blue vine, purple flower. It makes some kind of sense. Anyway, we must return back through the room of Brant. And once we're through the room of Brant, we can head towards the final flower, which I think is probably supposed to be like, you're supposed to do it in, like, sensible primary color, rainbow order, red first, then ignore orange because there isn't one, and then... yeah, that'll do. Like, that isn't even a good... like, it's sort of disgusting, me just burping on recording, but hey, it's fitting for the room of Brant. I'm too tickled. I really shouldn't be. And I'm trying my darndest not to mention a picture that I saw the other day where I was like, should I save this picture and bring it up in the Let's Play? And then I decided not to because I'm a doip. But while we're here, I just want to have a look at the map for how this place looks, because, like, it feels as though there's, like, a shit ton of floors. Because, I mean, look at this. We're about to go down to floor 3, I assume. And then, ooh, there is a treasure chest here. Who would have thankled? Thankled. Thank you very much. Okay. Whoop, which, in case I didn't already explain, that's the noise Tingle makes when you tap on something that's not quite in his radius. He'll be like, oh, I can interact with this, just not yet. So, that's what that is. And there's another hand. Like, they love their hands down here. It's like they love their Tuesdays in the Netherlands. Is this another fighty foo room? Are we going to have another Tingle chance? Are we going to chance Tingly, or are we just going to get regular rich? 150, 160, 161? 161, the best number. And... wait, so... which way... like, I'm seeing too many potential forwards routes here. Is there anything of value up here? Because this kind of looks like the way forwards. More rupees. This dungeon as a whole is just insanely lucrative, especially if you have a bodyguard to keep costs down. Keep Kevin Costner down. Okay, that was a completely nothing muffin. Fine, we got money out of it. I can't realistically be angry with money, because time is money is life. Ball is life. All butler is baby, murder is baby, all is baby. Now again, don't trust this room. I'm not saying you shouldn't, I'm just saying I don't. And once again, we have another one of these, so Mighty Muscles, do me a solid, bro. You did not do me a solid, bro. Well, at least we got some money out of it. And once again, you defeat the enemies, they'll stop respawning for a while. Like, this is supposed to be the tutorial for how these doors work, I guess. So, I feel like if you wait long enough, they will respawn. So is this progress? This looks like progress. I mean, I was completely wrong the last time I said that, but hey. Ah. Well... yeah, we need a medium bodyguard. We'll need to come back here with a medium. This is kind of why I wanted a medium one, because I had a feeling there'd be another medium... Mighty Muscles, thank you. I had a feeling there'd be a medium, like, lock thing in here, and I did not know there was a large one. So... oh, well, we've got one of the rupee goods anyway. And we would have done either way, because I'm not about those small bodyguards all of a sudden. Ooh, there's some drums in the music. And we have a final mushy friend. Friend mushily at me by all and every means. Ah, you can't double cycle. You can't one cycle this friend. This ensaddens me. Well, we'll kill you while we're here. It makes us some moolah. Some La Mulana. The Mikado. Mikado Sanoji. I'm familiar with things. I'm hippity up on my poppity culture. Hippity up on my poppity culture. You know how it be. Now I'm looking at the timer and thinking, do we have time to fight the boss in this episode? Should I? Should I not? Should I be teaseful? Should I be wheezeful? I don't know, because I vaguely remember the boss here being, like, fairly, like, not difficult, but sort of slow-ish paced, so I guess we'll save it for the next episode then. But that doesn't mean we can't at least walk to the boss in the meantime and have a nice little chin wag on the way there. So this was a fun little dungeon, because bear in mind how long it took us to get through the pirate hideaway. Like, this feels like a step back in difficulty. Well, not even in difficulty, but just in size and scope and length. And realistically, I'm not even going to complain, because this was fun. This was a good little change of pace from the forest outside, so I'm not even going to complain. Also, I've been informed that... Oh.
The life... The precious life... has been polluted.
Really? It just looks like coffee.
Do something.
Do something yourself. Oh wait, no, that's why you have to do something. Okay, hires Tingle. Now, you can, if you so desire, bottle this dirty water. You don't really get anything for doing that, but we have dirty water. I don't think anyone even buys it, but you have that option. And I've just forgotten what else I was saying. But clearly I'll remember in time for the next episode. But as you can see, we're building up to... Bwong! The big chest. So for now, I have been and will continue to be Tessellating Hexagons, and in the next episode we're going to climb into the chest. Yes, fight whatever we find inside, get a whole load of money, and just generally save the forest. So, see you then for that.